Narayanam namaskruthya naram chaiva narottam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudaram nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu tyam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati ruttama sloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thanks for joining.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji, can you please mute? Today we will discuss about the Srimad Bhagavatam, sloka number 1.3.24, first canto, third chapter, 24th sloka. Let me share my screen. Hope you are able to see my screen. Tata khalau sampravratte sammohaya suradvisham buddho namnanjana sutaha ikateshu bhavisyati. Tata kalau sampravratte sammohaya suradvisam buddho namnanjana sutaha kikateshu bhavisyati. Tata kalau sampravratte sammohaya suradvisam buddho namnanjana sutaha kikateshu bhavisyati. Word to word meaning. Tataha, thereafter, Kalau, the age of Kali, Sampravarte, having ensued, Sammohaya, for the purpose of deluding, Sura, the thieves, Dvisam, those who are envious, Buddha, Lord Buddha, Namna, of the name, Anjana Sutaha, whose mother was Anjana, Kikatesu, in the province of Gaya, Bihar. Bhavishyati, will take place. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Then, in the beginning of Kali Yuga, the Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana, in the province of Gaya, just for the purpose of deluding those who are envious of the faithful theist. Purport. Lord Buddha, a powerful incarnation of the personality of Godhead, appeared in the province of Gaya, Bihar, as the son of Anjana. And he preached his own conception of non-violence and deprecated even the animal sacrifices sanctioned in the Veda. At the time when Lord Buddha appeared, the people in general were atheistic and preferred animal flesh to anything else. On the plea of Vedic sacrifice, every place was practically turned into a slaughterhouse, and animal killing was indulged in unrestrictedly. Lord Buddha preached non-violence, taking pity on the poor animals. He preached that he did not believe in the tenets of Vedas and stressed the adverse psychological effects incurred by animal killing. Less intelligent men of the age of Kali, who had no faith in God, followed his principles. And for the time being, they were trained in moral discipline and non-violence. The preliminary steps for proceeding further on the path of God realization. He deluded the atheist because such atheists who followed his principle did not believe in God, but they kept their absolute faith in Lord Buddha, who himself was the incarnation of God. Thus, the faithless people were made to believe in God in the form of Lord Buddha. That was the mercy of Lord Buddha. He made the faithless faithful to him. Killing of animals before the advent of Lord Buddha was the most prominent feature of the society. People claim that these were Vedic sacrifices, and the Vedas are not accepted through the authoritative disciplic succession, the casual readers of the Vedas are misled by the flowery language of that system of knowledge. In the Bhagavad Gita, a comment has been made on such foolish scholars. Avipaschitaha, the foolish scholars of Vedic literature who do not care to receive the transcendental message through the transcendental realized sources of disciplic succession are sure to be bewildered. To them, the ritualistic ceremonies are considered to be all in all. They have no depth of knowledge. According to the Bhagavad Gita 15.15, Vedaicha sarvair ahameva vedya, Vedaha. The whole system of the Veda is to lead one gradually to the path of the Supreme Lord. The whole theme of Vedic literature is to know the Supreme Lord, the individual soul, the cosmic situation, and the relationship between all these items. When the relation is known, the relative function begins. And as a result of such function, the ultimate goal of life or going back to Godhead takes place in the easiest manner. Unfortunately, unauthorized scholars of the Vedas become captivated by the purificatory ceremonies only, and natural progress is thereby checked. To such bewildered persons of atheistic propensity, Lord Buddha is the emblem of theism. He therefore, first of all, wanted to check the habit of animal killing. The animal killers are dangerous elements on the path going back to Godhead. There are two types of animal killers. The soul is also sometimes called the animal or living being. Therefore, both the slaughter of animal and those who have lost their identity of soul are animal killers. Maharaj Parikshit said that only the animal killers cannot release the transcendental message of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, if people are to be educated to the path of Godhead, they must be taught first and foremost to stop the process of animal killing, as above mentioned. It is nonsensical to say that animal killing has nothing to do with spiritual realization. By this dangerous theory, many so-called sannyasis are sprung up by the grace of Kali Yuga, who preached animal killing under the grab of the Vedas. The subject matter has already been discussed in the conversation between Lord Chaitanya and Maulana Chand Qadi Sahib. The animal sacrifices, as stated in the Vedas, is different from the unrestricted animal killing in the slaughterhouse. Because the Asuras or the so-called scholars of Vedic literatures put forward the evidence of animal killing in the Vedas, Lord Buddha superficially denied the authority of the Vedas. This rejection of the Vedas by Lord Buddha was adopted in order to save people from the vice of animal killing, as well as to save the poor animals from the slaughtering process of their big brothers, who clamor for universal brotherhood, peace, justice, and equity. There is no justice when there is animal killing. Lord Buddha wanted to stop it completely, and therefore his cult of Ahimsa was propagated not only in India but also outside the country. Technically, Lord Buddha's philosophy is called atheistic because there is no acceptance of Supreme Lord and because that system of philosophy denied the authority of the Vedas. But that is not act of Kamal phage by the Lord. Lord Buddha is the incarnation of Godhead. As such, he is the original propounder of Vedic knowledge. He therefore cannot reject Vedic philosophy, but he rejected it outwardly because the Suradvisha, or the demons, who are always envious of the devotees of Godhead, try to support cow killing or animal killing from the pages of the Vedas, and this is now being done by the modernized sannyasis. Lord Buddha had to reject the authority of the Vedas altogether. This is simply technical. And had it not been so, he would not have been so accepted as the incarnation of Godhead, nor would he have been worshipped in the transcendental songs of the poet Jayadeva, who is Vaishnava Acharya. Lord Buddha preached the preliminary principles of Vedas in a manner suitable for the time. and so also did Shankaracharya to establish the authority of the Vedas. Therefore, both Lord Buddha and the Acharya Sankara paved the path of theism. And Vaishnava Acharya, specifically Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, led the people on the path towards a realization of going back to Godhead. We are glad that people are taking interest in the non-violent movement of Lord Buddha. But will they take the matter very seriously and close the animal slaughterhouse altogether? If not, there is no meaning to the Ahimsa cult. Srimad Bhagavatam was composed just prior to the beginning of the age of Kali, about 5,000 years ago, and Lord Buddha appeared about 2,600 years ago. Therefore, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Buddha is foretold. Such is the authority of this clear scripture. There are many such prophecies, and they are being fulfilled one after another. They will indicate the positive standing of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is without any trace of mistake, illusion, cheating, and imperfection, which are the four flaws of all conditioned souls. The liberated souls are above these flaws. Therefore, they can see and foretell things which are to take place and distinct future dates. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirindasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Namo Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadapi Swapadantikam. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Tinamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatya Desatarani. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktaranda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Vishnu Krishna Vistani Bhutale Srimati Jepata Kaswamiti Chari Pathinta Pradani Gurukadavamata. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So in the previous sloka, we have discussed about the incarnations of Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Krishna and Balaram. Now we are discussing about the incarnation about Kali Yuga. The first incarnation in Kali Yuga is Buddha Avatar. So here in this sloka, it is mentioned Bhavishyati. Bhavishyati is very significant here. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam and in the Vedas, past, present, and future are discussed. So this Kali Yuga of 4,32,000 years. So we have just completed 5,000 years. So in the beginning of Kali Yuga, meaning 2,600 years, Buddha appeared. But so it is foretold 5,000 years ago, nobody knows about Buddha. But it's mentioned that Buddha will appear in Kali Yuga, starting of Kali Yuga. And it is also mentioned that he will appear in Ikateshu. Ikateshu means province of Gaya and son of Anjana. So everything is clearly mentioned in all the incarnations. All the incarnations clearly mentioned how they will appear, what is their main objective. Even Lord Ramachandra appeared, right? What is his main objective is also mentioned. In the similar way, why Lord appeared and when he appeared and what is his mission is also mentioned. So it is called past, present, and future. It is called Trikala Jnani. Who knows is called Trikala Jnani. So who is Trikala Jnani? God, Lord and his followers. So right now, we are not able to understand what is going to happen in the present world. Even the scientists trying to research a lot of things, what is going to happen, but what he can research. So everything is already researched and told. So for them, they cannot understand even the present. How can they understand the future? Cannot. So, but the Lord, we are following who has Trikala Jnana. So the Lord and the authoritative followers who are following the Krishna's instructions, authoritative sampradayas, and the people who are coming from the disciple succession. So they knows. So we in this Krishna conscious movement, we are following Prabhupada lectures. So he is following his guru. So we are, because we are perfect, because we are not perfect, but we are following the people who are following the perfect. They are perfect. Okay. And so coming to the Buddha's incarnation. So beginning of Kali Yuga, people are very much indulged in animal killing. So before Kali Yuga, these four principles, meat eating, illicit sex, gambling, intoxication, these are the four main sinful pillars of Kali Yuga. So as soon as Maharaj Parikshit left this world, so everybody, the Kali Yuga started, and they are towards these four kinds of principles. And during that time, people are left and right killing the animals or anything else. They wanted to kill the animal and sacrifice. So why they adopted this thing? Because somewhere in Vedas, it is mentioned that animal sacrifices. Why it is mentioned? So animal sacrifices is prescribed for certain purpose. So during that time, the Brahmanas wanted to test their purification of their mantras. They were advised to for the animal sacrifice, but animals are not killed that time. The cow, when the whole cow is sacrificed, it is given new birth. Okay, the calf will be appear. So that is the main motto of the animal sacrifice. But people taken it in the indirect sense, and they are left and right killing. So that is the reason. And one more point here is Suradvisa. So Sura means who are followers of the Lord. Asura means the people who are against the God. Suradvisa. So the people who are envious of the Suras. So Lord appeared to kill the people, to tell the lesson about the Suradvisha. So, and the other thing is, Dvisha means I don't like to see. Icha Dvisha. So, Ichva Dvisha means we have two propensities. One is I don't like and I like. So, I don't like the God and I like the body and the sense pleasure. So, as soon as the bodily propensities develops, when we are identified by this body and not by the soul, and then we will ignore the God. We don't like the God. So as soon as we develop this bodily concept of life, So this material world is created. So we wanted to enjoy this material world. We wanted to lord it over these things, this material world. That is the reason. So God has created this material world. But generally, God doesn't want to create this. Even the material world also, government doesn't want to create the jail. People who are doing and they wanted to do the mistakes, wanted to. So that is the reason government has created. So government never advertised that. So you come to jail and enjoy. In the similar way, God also doesn't want to create this material world, but we wanted to enjoy. That is the reason He created this material. Okay. Then moving to so we wanted to enjoy and suffer, but we wanted to enjoy again and again, and at the extent killing even the innocent animals. So that is the reason Lord wanted to correct us. So Lord's mission is to correct the online. So to correct the online is very difficult. So if we learn something which is incorrect, it is very difficult to correct. So for an example, so one music teacher is there. So there are two kids came to learn the mridanga, and he charged more money, $1,000, for the kid who has already learned. But he charged $500 for the fresh kid who doesn't know about mridanga. So that is the problem. So for people who are in different mindset, wrongly directed, so directing towards the good or incorrect path is very difficult. So that is the reason Lord, to correct them, he told that Vedas are false. But according to theism, we have to follow the Vedas. We have to follow Sadhu, Shastra. So, but Lord Buddha is the incarnation of the Lord, but he is saying against Vedas, because to teach the miscreants, unlearned people. So what is his philosophy? So how he taught? So because these people are hard-hearted. See, people are killing left-handed animals. They don't have kindness. Their hearts are very hard. So to teach them, he told that killing animal is philosophically it's not good. It's mentally it is not good. So will get all anarthas. So that's how he started preaching. So he followed. So they are against the Suras, but they all follow the Buddha. But he told that there is no God, don't follow the Vedas. But he is the incarnation of Lord. Even Jaideva, in his prayers, he told that Lord Buddha is the incarnation of the Lord. Okay. And then his main philosophy is also Lord Buddha's philosophy is that everything is void, everything void. So we the people, the combination of the material elements. So whatever the problems we have, that will be gone once we leave this body, and this body will be merged into the material elements. So, and then Shankaracharya philosophy is, so there is a body and there is a soul. So, I mean, there is a consciousness. That consciousness is the soul. That's it. So, each philosophy is correct, but according to the time and circumstances, they taught philosophy. And then the further progress is Vaishnava philosophy. And Vaishnava philosophy is, we are the spirit soul, and we are the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. So the gradual progress. So yeah. More points. Yeah. I will conclude here. Please let me know if you have any questions, concerns, or reflections. Thanks, Prabhuji, for giving this nice opportunity. Please forgive me if I did not explain anything clearly, or if I did any mistakes, please correct. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Devotees, any questions, comments? Okay. If there are no questions, let's thank His Grace Surya Kanti Nitai Prabhu by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Let's offer our prayers to Lord Narasimhadeva to give complete protection for our congregation and entire world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamiham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamiham Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamiham. Narasimha Bhagavan ki jai. We wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious day ahead. We will have a tomorrow morning 6:30 am Bhagavatam class as usual. Let's offer our obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas who gave a wonderful opportunity. And after that chant Hare Krishna and wind up the class. Vancha kalpatarupyasya kripa sindhobhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय। अमल पुराणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.